She uses a pillow because she's short.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about our relationships in 2016, and I have my best friend, Aurelie, to help me. Last year we did a video, a two-part video.
Yes.
For relationships.
It was well received.
You think so?
Yeah, especially by the men in this.
We asked the question, describe your relationships in one word. And you said...
To sum it up in one word,
yeah.
Disappointing. I can think of a better one. Shit. Why fucking bother?
That was super early in the year.
Yes.
And had already, I think at that point I'd already dated somebody and had gone.
It was already...
Yeah, and I was like...
Now with the year being over,
yeah.
How would you describe your relationships?
With that same look.
So we're gonna play a game. Well, it's really not a game. It's just like 21 questions. We're just gonna do 21 questions.
Except a lot less.
Except a whole lot less because nobody wants to hear us ramble on for that long. First question, describe for me the worst date you had. I had this experience where I went to, I'm gonna say a gathering. Went to a gathering, lots of people, lots of food, lots of music.
Oh, God.
You've told me this.
Oh yeah, lots of food, lots of music. It was like a tasting kind of thing. We had got like some things of salsa, some chips, some pineapple, you know, just an assortment of things, and we're sharing. But this person decides to eat all of the pineapple. He gets down to like the juice and goes, "Oh, did you want some?" What? Did I want some of what? There's nothing here.
I went on a first date. This guy ordered like $80 worth of food. Me, got what I wanted. It was $12. Waiter, how are you gonna be paying for this? Oh, we're just gonna split it down the middle.
Down the middle?
I didn't order that. I'll pay for mine. It's not, I slapped down a $20 bill. And I was like, he just put down his card and looked very upset, and I was like, you're not gonna pay me for my food, but I'm gonna pay for yours. If you wanna go Dutch, it gotta actually be Dutch. You can't just be like, but you gotta pay for stuff on mine, okay?
Yeah. My worst date ever. I was on Tinder, right? I had never dated a white guy, and I was like, man, I want to date a white guy, you know? So I go and meet this guy at the Egyptian theater. First of all, in none of his pictures, his height was not explained or represented accurately. He also looked more
robust.
Yeah, there we go. But when I got there, and I got there before
looking
him,
around. You were looking
yes, I'm looking around.
You didn't want to leave?
It was too late.
What could have happened is you could have gone up to him and been like, Angelique, and been like, who?
No.
You should have been like, oh no, my name is Patricia.
Well, I didn't think fast enough, apparently. Dude. I see him, and he's a cool, like, 5'6", and he's very slim. And so I'm like, okay, like, we've never dated white men before, so...
This is what we're gonna like.
This is what we're about to do. We go in, we see the movie. A fish named Wanda, fish called Wanda. Girl, I don't know.
Was it good?
Girl, I don't know.
I mean, how he was.
Okay,
in
so
relation to you.
Well, I was sitting right there, and he was sitting right here. So I'm gonna be him, and you're gonna be me. He reaches over. Next thing I know, his hand is on my leg. This is me, I'm still watching my movie. And he's like inching his hand up, right? And so I just like grab the hand, you know, just to kind of stop it. And so the next thing I know, we're like this. We go on a break, we're talking, everything's
still
fine.
interlocked.
Still interlocked. He's still like a little close. And when we go back in the movie, he ushers me in with his hand on the small of my back. And I'm like, okay. So I've never dated a white man before. I don't know how white people do things. Maybe this is how, you know, you guys move really fast. Mind you, the whole time I'm noticing this smell. Now, black people know what this smell is. White people have a
must.
Yeah, it's like a something. You can't liken it to anything but white people. And I had never like smelled this before. No, you smell like something else.
Latin people.
Yeah, sure. We're back in the movie, right? I guess he's gotten more cozy because he immediately goes for the hand grab. And the next thing I know,
no.
You have to play along.
I'm sorry.
But I'm not gonna kiss you, I swear. His tongue is down my throat. I was just like, my eyes were open the entire time.
Did at any point you see your eyes open?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at him. I was more like, what is happening? Like, we're kissing on the first date.
General, you don't kiss people on the first date?
It was a Tinder date.
But do you kiss people on the first date?
No,
Is the question.
no.
Shut the fuck up.
Unless.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Yes, I do. We get out of the movie. We go to get tacos. I'm like ready to go home, but he's still like, you can come back to my place. I just met you today. We spent 2 hours together. Nah, I gotta go home. We commits to going home, and then he attacked me again. I'm just like, oh man, never gonna talk to you again.
You should have spit in his mouth.
Ew, gross. Most embarrassing thing you did to impress a guy on a date?
You go first, because yours is funny.
Most embarrassing thing that happened to me, and it wasn't on a date, it was more like a hookup thing. I don't shave unless I'm gonna have a sexual encounter because I'm just sensitive like that. So I had shaved, you know, everything off. We had sex, and then I went to the bathroom and I looked down and there was this one long hair hanging from my vag.
Like this long, guys. Wait, that's not long enough.
Pretty sure
Some
that
locks.
he definitely saw that.
Drip a little bit in his mouth.
Maybe, but it's like one hair.
I think that's
Chill.
more disturbing. Just the one. Okay, so you know you meet someone and they're like, hey, let me have your phone number. Let's go out sometime. I don't want to be killed, so I need to do like a background check. This particular occasion, I had discovered that his mom was a baker, and I'd discovered all sorts of things about his family. Read his dissertation from college. I was prepared. I went to dinner and he was like, oh yeah, my mom, she's a baker. And he was like, how did you know? And I tried to pull it off like I was psychic or something. Then we got into like demons and ghosts.
Oh no, downhill,
And it
downhill.
was a wrap. What advice do you have for the men's out there?
The men's for women, honesty is key. Even the bad shit, even if you're the fuckiest fuckboy to ever walk the earth,
Let me know.
own up to your fuckboy shit. Like, it's okay. Most of the time, girls ain't looking for shit either. Y'all just assume that we are because we're girls and but no, sometimes we're just looking to fuck too, and we would prefer if we could just be clear about that and not like do this weird
Yeah.
dance.
Cause then I think you caught feelings and I'm like, oh god. Don't catch feelings.
Do you have any relationship advice
Advice for people?
for this year?
Oh, to me or to people?
I would hope that to people would be to you too.
Do as I say, not as I do. I would say chill even more. Chill. Don't go forcing yourself to catch feelings. And by that I mean,
Who would force themselves to
this is what
catch
people do.
feelings?
This is what people do. They start texting people and they're like, I guess I could date them. Yeah, that could be my boyfriend.
Are you
Don't
talking
do that.
about me?
I'm talking about myself because that's what I did.
That's natural. You meet somebody and you hope to like
Okay.
forge a lasting
Yes,
relationship.
but there's a difference between being excited about that and being like, well, I guess I could do worse, you know?
What? Who says that?
Okay, just chill. Focus on what you gotta do, not who you gotta do.
Finagle it a little bit, you know, because you gotta do somebody.
Don't obsess over that somebody. Take up liking cats. Hook up with a random stranger, but stick with the cat.
Thank you for joining us. Are we talking about relationships again? Probably not. We're probably gonna talk about something of
Much
more
more
importance.
Dimensions.
Watch the OA and you'll get this reference. We hope you come back next time. Well, I hope you come back next time.
I'm not invited anymore.
Guess you're still looking for Mr. Potato Head. We'll be back with an update on our relationships in 2016. I mean, damn.
We're done with that.
Subscribe.